I once met a man named Frank, a kind, hard-working man who loved his routines. Every evening he'd have dinner with his wife, Margaret, a good meal, a bit of conversation, and then, almost without fail, he'd drift off to sleep in his favorite armchair. It seemed harmless, natural even. After all, what's wrong with resting after eating? But then things started to change. Frank began waking up with a sour taste in his mouth. His energy dipped. Some nights he'd feel a strange pressure in his chest. And one evening, he didn't wake up at all. Now, I'm not telling you this to scare you, but to make you think how many of us do the same thing. How many of us, after a long day, let sleep take us right after dinner without realizing what it might be doing to our bodies? Especially after 50 or 60, small habits like this can have big consequences. So tonight, let's talk about why sleeping right after dinner might be more dangerous than we realize. Think of your stomach like a busy kitchen. After a meal, it's full of activity, enzymes breaking down food, acids dissolving nutrients, muscles churning everything into energy. It's hard work, and it needs time. But when you lie down too soon, it's like turning off the lights in that kitchen. Digestion slows, food sits longer than it should. Stomach acid, meant to stay down, starts creeping upward. For some, this means heartburn. For others, bloating or indigestion. But for many seniors, it can lead to something worse. Silent acid reflux, where stomach acid burns the throat without obvious symptoms. Or even sleep apnea, where breathing stops and starts unpredictably. And then there's your heart. Lying down after a big meal forces it to work harder. Blood pressure rises, circulation struggles. Over time, this added strain can lead to long-term problems. So what's the solution? Simple. Give your body time. Just an hour, maybe 2, of staying upright after dinner. A short walk, a quiet conversation. Let your stomach finish its work before you sleep. Here's something most people don't realize. Sleeping right after dinner doesn't just affect your stomach. It affects your heart. When you lie down too soon, gravity isn't helping your circulation anymore. Blood pools in your legs. Your heart has to pump harder to keep things moving. For some, this can trigger palpitations. For others, it might contribute to high blood pressure or even atrial fibrillation over time. And then there's blood sugar. Eating late and sleeping immediately can cause spikes and crashes, making it harder for your body to regulate insulin, especially dangerous for those with diabetes or prediabetes. But here's the good news. Small changes make a big difference. Try finishing dinner a little earlier. Sit upright for a while. If you can, take a gentle stroll. Just 10 minutes can help digestion. And if you must rest, prop yourself up with an extra pillow to keep acid where it belongs. Growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. Sometimes it's just about listening to our bodies a little more closely. Sleep is precious. Digestion is vital. And the small choices we make, like waiting just an hour before lying down, can add years of comfort, energy, and peace to our lives. So tonight, after dinner, take a moment, sit, breathe, let your body settle, and when you do sleep, may it be deep, restful, and safe, because you deserve that. If you care about your health, if you want your later years to be calm, safe, and full of peace, then this journey, we want to walk it with you. In every video, we bring you truths that are often left unsaid, gentle warnings, hidden wisdom, and comforting insights, especially for those over 50. So if you feel this message could help a mother, a father, a friend, then please take a moment and hit that subscribe button. It's just one small click, but for you, it could be the beginning of a healthier, more mindful life.